Cactea pachypoda, also known as doll's eye. This plant is a flowering plant found in eastern North America. The plant grows white flowers and round white berries that give the plant its creepy nickname. These berries are poisonous to humans and can almost immediately cause a sedative effect on the cardiac muscle tissue. If a person were to eat these berries, the result would be cardiac arrest and death. Oddly enough, the berries pose no threat to birds, who often eat them off the plant. Nerium oleander. Nerium is an evergreen shrub that is the only species classified in its genus. However, it is more commonly known as oleander due to its resemblance to the Olea olive. It can grow to a height of 20 feet. It's considered a poisonous plant because eating a large quantity of its leaves can produce cardiac lyosides, which are toxic, but only to some mammals. Rodents and birds seem to be immune to its effects, while humans and dogs can be sensitive to it. Despite the toxicity of the plant, only 3 deaths have been reported from Dieffenbachia. Dieffenbachia can be found from Mexico to Argentina to the West Indies. It is widely grown to be sold as houseplants due to its tolerance of shade. The plant contains needle-sharp crystals called raphides, which can be toxic if eaten in large quantities. If ingested, the crystals cause a temporary burning sensation. However, generally only mild symptoms are reported, such as an oral irritation, intense numbing leading to drooling, localized swelling, and loss of ability to speak. It is for this reason that the plant is sometimes referred to as dumb canes. The symptoms are rarely life-threatening though, and are normally treated with antihistamines or medical charcoal. Acantharis spectabilis. Acantharis spectabilis is an evergreen tree native to South Africa and can also be found in Honduras and as far away as Pakistan. The tree can grow to a height of 20 feet. It produces fragrant flowers and purple berries. The plant can be toxic, and it has long been used by natives to poison arrowheads. And while it can kill, it has also been used by medicine men to treat itches, snake bites, and internal worms. Datura, also known as devil's trumpets, moonflowers, devil's weed, hell's bells, and thornapple, is a perennial that can be found throughout the tropics, North America, and Africa. It can reach a height of 6 feet and is extremely poisonous. It's known as one of the witch's weeds, along with mandrake and nightshade. Its toxicity comes from the tropane alkaloids contained within it, including scopolamine, hyoscyamine, and atropine. The level of toxicity depends on the age of the plant, its location, and local weather conditions. Ingesting it produces delirium, hyperthermia, and tachycardia, which can last several days. Some people have died after using it as a recreational drug. Atropa belladonna. Atropa belladonna is known as nightshade and is another of the witch's weeds. It's a perennial that is related to the tomato plant. It's native to Europe, North Africa, and Asia. It also contains toxic tropane alkaloids and has been used throughout history as a poison, medicine, and cosmetic. It was used as a poison to coat arrowheads, as an anesthetic for surgery, and as eye drops to dilate the eyes of women to appear more seductive. While every part of the plant is poisonous, the berries are especially dangerous as they look and taste sweet. However, ingesting a single leaf from the plant can be fatal. Cicuta douglasii. Cicuta douglasii, also known as the water hemlock, is a perennial and is native to North America. It grows in wet environments like marshes, streams, meadows, and pastures. The plant produces cicotoxin, making it the most poisonous plant in North America. Symptoms of cicotoxin poisoning include poor coordination, nervousness, excessive salivation, tremors, muscle weakness, seizures, and respiratory failure. Death can occur within 15 minutes of ingesting the toxin. It is also very dangerous for animals, as it is one of the first plants to appear in the spring, and its sweet-smelling aroma often attracts the animals to it. Aconitum nipalis. Aconitum nipalis, also known as monk's hood or wolf's bane, is a perennial native to Europe. Aconitum contains the aconitine toxin, which is highly poisonous. Symptoms normally begin within 1 hour of ingestion, and death is nearly instantaneous if larger quantities are consumed. Initial signs of poisoning are diarrhea, nausea, and vomiting, followed by burning, tingling, and numbness in the face and limbs, sweating, dizziness, headache, confusion, and difficulty breathing. Death occurs due to paralysis of the heart and lungs. Abrus precatorius. Abrus precatorius goes by many names, some of which include crab's eye, love pea, prayer bead, and country licorice. It's a perennial invasive vine that intertwines with trees, bushes, and shrubs, and is native to India, but can also be found in the tropics. Its seeds have often been used as beads for instruments, however, they are highly toxic. Ingesting a single seed can be fatal. Symptoms are similar to ricin poisoning, but twice as severe. They include nausea, vomiting, convulsions, liver failure, and ultimately death. Conium, also known as hemlock, devil's bread, and devil's porridge, is an invasive perennial flowering plant native to Europe and Africa, but can also be found in Asia, North America, Australia, and New Zealand. It can grow to a height of 8 feet and produce a large number of seeds. It's highly toxic and has a chemical structure similar to nicotine. The poison attacks the central nervous system, and even the ingestion of small doses can result in respiratory failure and death. Symptoms include paralysis that starts at the feet and slowly ascends the body until the heart and lungs become paralyzed, resulting in death. Ingesting just 6 to 8 leaves or seeds can be fatal. The most famous victim of hemlock poisoning was the philosopher Socrates.